Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new to the channel, it's nice to have you. Today is an extremely sunny day, and I can't wait till I can say, guys, it's a nice cloudy day. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Hopefully the big guy looks out for me and throws some clouds up there soon. You guys saw the thumbnail. I've got a 2023 Mustang Mach E GT. It is so weird saying that because as a guy that used to own a Mustang, it's really weird to see a Mustang that's fully EV and it's a hatchback, it's an SUV, it's a four-door. But I feel like they should have named it something else, not really Mustang. Just call it Mach E or something like that, you know, or leave Mach out of it, just name it something new. This thing does 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds. We're gonna talk about the exterior first, show you guys some cool features about it. Then we're gonna get to the interior, and then we're gonna go on a little POV drive and give you guys a true motor enthusiast opinion. So let's get to it. A quick thanks to Billy Howell Ford for allowing me to review the Mach E. If you're interested in a new or used vehicle, I highly suggest you check them out. They're gonna make sure you have a great experience. First thing is first, it is a Mustang, so there's definitely some resemblance there, especially when it comes to the front headlights. And then you come to the back and you can definitely see those Mustang taillights. Now, they're not exactly Mustang, but I mean, they're definitely really close. And especially to have that GT badge, I mean, that is identical to what's on a GT Mustang. It's not real big and it's not too small. I think it's a really balanced SUV. Now, this model right here is a GT. This one is gonna have 480 horsepower, 600 pounds of torque, 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds. And it's gonna have the range of 270 miles. So pretty impressive. The aggressive styling definitely starts with the hood here, and then you're gonna have everything blacked out on the bumper here. Now, when it comes to the front grille, this looks like it's textured, but it's not. It's completely smooth. It just has a great paint job underneath, and that gives you a cool effect there. And then when it comes to the front bumper, you have a nice splitter there. Nothing too crazy, nothing too aggressive. And then you're gonna have active ventilation here. These open and shut and allow air to flow in and out of the vehicle to help with aerodynamics. And then you come to the left side and right side of the bumper, and you're gonna have some pretty cool aero there. And it is active, ladies and gentlemen. You can see right through it right there. Pretty cool headlights. They look really good at night, and even the Mustang emblem here glows at night. You come to the right side of the vehicle, you're gonna see these very tastefully done wheels. I like the way they look. They are 245/45 20s, so that is a 20-inch rim for anybody that doesn't know how to read tires just yet. And then you're gonna have a nice little charging port here. Now, I had an experience earlier today when it comes to the charging that wasn't my favorite. It just has something to do with the availability of a charger, and I'll explain that later. Back to the side of the vehicle, you're gonna have Mustang Mach E4 X, and this is an all-wheel drive model, so guys, it hooks up. There are rear-wheel drive models. You're gonna have a massive panoramic sunroof, and the roof is blacked out entirely. You're gonna have nice mirrors here with a camera underneath so that the vehicle can render a 3D visual so you can park it into a parking spot, which is a nice feature. It just makes it really hard to crash your vehicle. On the side of the door here, you have a really cool pillar that is fully blacked out, but you have the classic Ford PIN code to get inside. Now, to open the door, this is actually something I haven't seen on any other vehicle. You push this button, the vehicle feeds itself, and you can now open the door by pulling on the black handle. You have a nice bulge, or I'm not gonna say it's quite a bulge, it's a small bulge when it comes to the side of the car. It's pretty easy to spot this vehicle, and it's especially because of the side profile design here in the rear. I don't think there's another vehicle that has that exact design like the Mustang Mach E. You have a latch that opens up here. Now, it's kind of hard to find it underneath, and I didn't even know I touched it just now. I just kind of felt my finger underneath, and there it is right there. You have automatic closing door in the rear, and you got some space. That's my camera equipment. And then there's floor mats that come from the factory for this vehicle. Then you come on the right side, and it's pretty much the same. I think it looks really good. I love the dark gray here, and I love the black accents all the way around. It just gives it a nice aggressive look. And then to open the front of the vehicle here, you have to go inside the cabin, and then you have to pull this twice. There's nothing else you have to do. You just have to pull on this, and then you have all the space in here. You're gonna have your washer bottle access here, and then you're gonna have all of your electronics, and you can hear the fan running. I'm pretty sure that's the fan to help cool everything, and there's probably another fan to help the air conditioning and blow air into the cabin. So pretty decent space, nothing too big, but it is enough to put, you know, your daily basics. Interior of the vehicle has some pretty neat styling. I do like the door design. The window is a little bit high for me because you guys know that I like to put my arm on the side windowsill here. But this is a SUV and it's kind of a car, right? So you're not really supposed to do that on a vehicle like this. This is more like a truck SUV kind of feature that I like. But the doors are very nice and all of the buttons light up super neat at night. Now let's hop in and show you guys the rest here. When you get inside on this model, you're gonna realize that the seats are super supportive all the way around. And you're gonna have these gray specks here and they actually shine, they reflect. Now, I couldn't get a good camera angle for you guys to show that because I ended up blocking the light with the camera. It kind of looks like something that would be on a North Face jacket. The driving position is very nice. You're gonna have a Mustang logo on the steering wheel. And then when it comes to the gauge cluster, you're gonna have your mile per hour, your battery percentage, and all of your regenerative charging and all those neat little features. You have a 15.5-inch LED screen. Super nice, super convenient. This is the same screen that is in a Ford Lightning. And I like it a lot. You have the ability to change the modes in this vehicle. You can go to Whisper, which is the calmest mode for driving. Then you have Engage, which is a good balance for every day. Then you have Unbridle. The regenerative braking is a lot more, but it allows it to feel really responsive. And then when you come down to Unbridle Extended, guys, it feels like a gas car. Like you get off the gas and it just rolls. And I wonder if Unbridle Extended can allow you to kind of get crazy with the car. So we might try that later or might not. If you see in the video, that's what happened. You have two cup holders, very nice size, and you're gonna have a USB and a USB-C down there for charging, and you're gonna have a wireless charging pad right here. Then you have a super simple gear selector here and a park brake, and then you're gonna have your hazard lights and all your park warnings and whatnot. You've got GT on the armrest, and you can pull this up, and this is gonna be lit up at night. Then you're gonna have a 12-volt power outlet right there. Another thing I like about the new high-end Ford models is that they come with a Big & Olufsen sound system, and I tell you guys, it kicks. It does a great job at delivering all frequencies to you. Nice and sporty. And then you're gonna have this really neat panoramic roof here. Now this does not slide back or anything like that, and there is no cover. It just kind of really blocks all the UV rays. It's actually really cool. You're gonna have lights up here so you can turn this on at night and they're super bright. And the back seats are pretty comfortable. I love how it's a full bench and there's nothing in the middle, so you can get 5 people in the vehicle nice and comfortably. That's enough talking. Let's do some POV. This Mach E, one heck of a driving car, guys. It handles so well. Here's a quick little acceleration for you guys. Insane. And that's uphill, by the way. That's completely uphill. I'm at like probably 55% battery right now, and it still pulls that hard. Oh, so quick. So much torque. 480 horsepower, 600 pounds of torque, guys. 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds. This thing weighs right at 5,000 pounds. Super heavy. You know what? I'm gonna take that back. 5,000 pounds with 600 pounds of torque available. Yeah, not that heavy really. It's actually, that's actually a pretty good power to weight ratio. So driving the Mach E is just like driving any other EV. They're quiet, they're silent, they drive very well. This is gonna have, I mean, obviously it's not gonna have like a solid axle in the rear, so that it's gonna have independent suspension all the way around. There are some cool things that I like about this. I love the fact that when you're walking to this vehicle, it automatically unlocks itself. Doesn't matter where you're at. It will unlock itself. It'll do all that for you. One thing that I haven't got this vehicle to do again is just start following somebody. Like, it happened a couple times. You can get behind somebody and it'll just follow them, and if they come to a stop without putting your foot on the brake, it'll stop for you, and then it'll start following them again when they take off from that stop sign or stoplight, whatever. It's actually pretty cool, and it started doing it by itself. Some people are going to be completely freaked out about that, but I thought it was actually kind of cool. So you guys saw that it has 3 different modes. They do act very differently and you feel it immediately, but at the end of the day, the acceleration is still the same. It just kind of increases the response on the acceleration. Nothing changes too much besides that. So now I want to talk about that little inconvenient experience I had earlier with the vehicle. So I went to plug it up, and I went to a pretty popular spot, and when I went to plug it up, the station was unavailable. So then I looked for another station, and there was nothing but Tesla stations available, and actually they're not available. Apparently the charging said only for Tesla. So I'm like, yo, if I got an EV vehicle and I need to charge up, you're telling me that if this station isn't available, there's no station available? Like, that's not that cool. So I'm gonna do a 0-260 launcher for you guys, but I think I have people coming behind me. Nope, no one's on the road. Perfect. All right, I'm just gonna put my foot on the brake and let it eat. So quick. Now, what do I not like about this thing? Well, there's nothing I really don't like about it, guys. I mean, it is what it is. You're only gonna get so much out of an EV vehicle for this kind of pricing, which this one's at $70,000, but again, that's the top of the line model. This thing is decked out. You got heated and cooled seats. I mean, you have all that stuff. It's really awesome. And I kind of like the interface here. You press what you want here, and then you adjust everything from the dial right here. And you gotta be kind of quick. It's just like the Ford Lightning. Really nice, really simple, and pretty minimal. And I think a lot of people that are interested in EV vehicles like that whole minimalist look and everything. And I can tell you what, that Ford executed that style. So nothing I really don't like about it, guys, because once you accept the vehicle for what it is, you realize it's actually a really good vehicle. It's got good range, everything you need for, you know, a nice EV vehicle. This is a great get around town vehicle. That is going to be the end of this review. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you know when I upload my next video. And for all my Toyota and Land Cruiser fans, I've got a solid axle GX470. I've got a solid axle first gen Tacoma, I believe, coming on the channel. I've got some great stuff. So guys, thanks for watching. Can't wait to see you guys in the next video. And I'm going to sign out and say that this Mustang Mach E GT was reviewed by Tim. Take care, guys. Peace.